Welcome to your Barbados Today evening news update for Thursday, February 7. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. The ease of doing business in Barbados and youth unemployment must be addressed if the country is to adequately tackle its economic challenges. Director of Economics at the Caribbean Development Bank, Dr. Justin Ram, says the Mia Motley administration must also stick to the targets of its Barbados Economic Recovery and Transformation Program. He made the comments as he addressed the bank's annual news conference at its headquarters in Wilde, St. Michael this morning.
So I think what is critical is that throughout the BERT program, the government sticks to the task of these institutional reforms to help drive growth. Those reforms will help, I guess, improve the business environment so that investors can feel confident to bring their resources into Barbados, and also for local investors to start investing so that we can see more opportunities in terms of employment for those in the society.
CDB President Dr. Warren Smith said the financial institution will also continue to support Barbados' efforts as it carries out its economic transformation.
Far too many Caribbean countries are still grappling with the challenges of fiscal deficits and high public debt, both of which stymie economic growth and hinder transformation and sustainability. Therefore, in 2018, we supported the government of Barbados' efforts to address these challenges through the Barbados Economic Recovery and Transformation Program, fondly referred to as BERT. In response, through the government's request, CDB provided a loan of $75 million to facilitate fiscal sustainability, economic growth, and social protection. We will further support BERT with more policy-based funding over each of the next 3 years.
Barbados' declining birth rate is causing health officials here much concern. According to Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Kenneth George, the island recorded a 15% decline in the birth rate over the last decade. He says the state of affairs is worrying for the island's future, especially in the face of an aging population.
In 2007, Barbados recorded 3,258 births, and within 10 years, the number of births recorded dropped to 2,346 births, representing a 15% decline. Falling total fertility rates, declining birth rates, and universal access to contraception all have contributed to this worrying situation in Barbados. As Barbados continues to develop its aspirational goals, it is necessary to ensure that the workplace can carry the country forward. Declining birth rates, coupled with an aging population, will have a significant impact on our ability to project for the future requirements of national development.
Addressing the opening of a conference hosted by the World Pediatric Project in partnership with Rotary International and the Pan American Health Organization, Dr. George revealed that the Ministry of Health is preparing to start a national dialogue on this issue.
That must have a multi-sectoral approach, including agencies such as Youth and Community Empowerment, Finance and Economic Affairs, National Insurance, Welfare, People Empowerment and Elder Affairs, so as to have a national solution. Review of the information provided by the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, again over the period 2013 to 2017, showed that the neonatal intensive care unit admits between 450 to 500 sick babies every year. The major causes of admission are prematurity, respiratory failure, sepsis, jaundice, and congenital anomalies.
And now for this story, which is sure to put a smile on your face. 4 Ronald Weeks primary school students captured national attention for their good deed this week. Nathan Leon Blackman, his twin sister Natalia, their cousin Jaquan Blackman, and a friend Jerome Ford were at a bus stop in front of the St. Philip's School on Tuesday when they found a wallet belonging to Reginald Jones. After contemplating what they should do, they handed the wallet to snack vendor Margaret, who then gave it to a relieved Jones.
I decided to show them the wallet because I didn't want it to steal nothing or nothing. So I told them can they carry it to Margaret. And Margaret said she's going to contact the person, and she did contact the person. My mother said not to steal or wrong nobody or nothing, so.
We didn't even know that we did such a good thing, but we was like, if we do, we might get praise and thanks and something like that, but we wasn't really asking for so much, and then I was like asking for so much, because the man has done more than $200, so. We didn't search through the wallet, you could have seen, so I do not know what happened to the rest of the money. But we tried our best to try to do the school's model.
Jones, meanwhile, had nothing but praise for the students.
I'm very thankful. Just show that we still have some honest children out there who are willing to do good things.
In sports, veteran opener Chris Gayle is one of several changes in a West Indies 14-man squad named Thursday to face England in the first two one-day internationals of the 5-match series starting later this month. Uncapped left-hander Nicholas Pooran has been included, while opener Evan Lewis returns along with off-spinner Ashley Nurse, who has recovered from injury. The squad reads Jason Holder captain, Fabian Allen, Devendra Bishu, Darren Bravo, Chris Gayle, Shimron Hetmeyer, Shea Hope, Evan Lewis, Ashley Nurse, Kimo Paul, Nicholas Pooran, Rovman Powell, Kima Roach, and O'Shane Thomas.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
To news from our regional neighbors now. Grenada today celebrated 45 years of political independence from Britain, with Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell reiterating his administration's commitment to the nation's development. In his Independence Day address, Mitchell said 45 years means that the island has achieved a certain level of maturity. He said the island's development has been on an upward trend and his government remains committed to enhancing the country economically.
I assure you here today, fellow Grenadians, as we have done on countless occasions in the past, that the government of Grenada stands committed to engaging with our partners and stakeholders in the spirit of mutual respect, in the quest for economic and social justice for all.
And finally, UK's Prime Minister Theresa May has made it clear that she will need Parliament's help if she is to deliver a Brexit deal on time. The Prime Minister was speaking after a series of meetings with EU officials in Brussels.
What I've set out is our clear position that we must secure legally binding changes to the withdrawal agreement to deal with the concerns that Parliament has over the backstop. And taking that changes to the backstop together with the other work that we're doing on workers' rights and other issues will deliver a stable majority in Parliament, and that's what I will continue to push for. Now, it's not going to be easy.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.pb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media and bus terminals as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. And you can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Good evening.